Well, I am standing here in front of my duck blind in the bean hole, and it's looking good. It's interesting. It's not as I expected, and I'll get to that in a second. But first, we got our rice down here that is turning brown. I guess that's reaching maturity. I'll keep an eye on that stuff. It may start falling here pretty soon. But as we look around here, what I have been saying was barnyard grass coming in. I don't think it is. Last year, barnyard grass right through this area was over my head by this time. It really was. And this isn't doing this. It's about waist high. I think what this is, and leave me a comment if you can confirm or deny, I think that's panic grass. It is a type of wild millet. It has these real tiny little seeds, which I believe teal, among other birds, really like to eat, which we haven't shot any teal in here, but we have certainly seen them. We don't have an early teal season in this part of the state. It's just the East Coast. So I won't be hunting them in here during that season, but you know, hey, if one of them wants to dive bomb me during the season, I'll party. But this is looking pretty good. This, like I said, what I think is panic grass. It probably just kind of looks like a gray fuzzy stuff through here, but as I look across here, it's everywhere. The rice is not coming in the way I expected it would, probably just due to the excessive competition from the other stuff. I think what I am learning is that rice doesn't do well when it has competition. Here's some right there that's making. But that would appear to be the case, which, you know, kind of makes sense with a cultivated crop. It's not used to having to fight for its life, right? So not going to be a ton of rice like I thought there was. I don't know. There's more here. Probably as it comes along and matures and gets darker, it'll be easy for me to see. You can see the yellow spots back there, which is where that rice is maturing. I can actually see some over there. I do have smartweed, which surprisingly isn't coming along as quickly as the other spot, maybe because this stayed drier. I bet that's why. The other spot, the big hole, was wet, wetter, and got flooded, and this didn't. But you know, I think it's still going to make. I'm still on plan. I think first week of October, I'm going to rent the old billy goat. I'm going to get in here and mow this guy down. That'll scatter these seeds. That'll also take out a lot of the old little stumps from buckbrush that are not much fun to trip over in the dark. So we'll get those guys out of here. Oh, look at there. There's some barnyard grass that's coming in. That's starting to make a nice head right there. So that's a good wild millet. That's duck food. I think there's lots of duck food in here. Lots of natural duck food, because I see some yellow nutsedge as well. Like I said, smartweed. There is duck potato in here as well. So no shortage of food. Also keep in mind, one of the neat things about managing moist soil like this, when you mow it, is you lay all this stuff down, and that makes a really nice substrate for all the little invertebrates that ducks like to eat. So even though maybe it's not loaded up with rice like my other spot is, I think it's still going to be very attractive for ducks when they come through here. I put out a bunch of corn into season, and they were coming in here pretty good, mallards and wood ducks and even geese. So, you know, they're all on the menu for sure. So, yeah, we're just waiting. It's end of October. I can hunt this, sorry, it is the end of August 31st. I can hunt, we get our 2 days, I think the 20th and 21st of October. So I'm gonna get in here and cut this on October 1st. That's about a month from now. I'll see what it looks like. And you know what? Maybe I'll go ahead and start flooding it then. Go ahead and flood this. Maybe I'll come in here and hunt early season, save the other part for later in the season. That's not a bad idea. So anyway, that is all I got for you today from the bean hole. There's the duck blind sitting right there, which I'm gonna have to brush up. I'll probably take out, there's a couple of small trees over there I don't like. I'll probably take them out and use their branches to brush this in. So hey, that's it. Don't forget, hit the old subscribe button down there. Thumbs up, leave me a comment. Would love to hear from you guys. And your support helps me grow the channel. So as always, I'm Bruce. You're watching Foul Play Outdoors.